Hey, what's up? See this thing? This thing's a real trash machine. Weights like 8 kilograms, and fuck that. And it's filled to the brim with a bunch of just trash. This thing, this wasn't the fucking case. It's a fucking Pentium 4. This thing is older than some of my older family members. This survived 9/11. Okay? That was kind of awkward. That's something that I shouldn't say things like that. So, when I looked at the case of this thing, this massively fucking oversized thing, this thing weighs around 9 fucking kilograms. When I looked at it, I had an idea. Okay, I had this epiphany where I felt like I could make it into something beautiful, something I could actually use, you know, something genuinely good. And honestly, I'm just recording this video to keep track of what I want to do. And the first step is always just organization. A bigger fan of these type of videos, you know, where everything feels like some dude who just had some free time and decided to do something about it. Felt like, hey, I have this idea, and I want to show it to the people, you know, to just share it, to be able to communicate this desire that I have to do something about this, like, idea that I'm just keeping inside of my head constantly, ever since I look at that thing like that. I have no idea why I think that thing is beautiful, even though it's kind of ugly. And honestly, the internal thermal design is ass, because it barely has any frontal intake, like that bottom part right there. It barely does not have any intake, and this fucking fan, it only had a single fan. Doesn't matter. Point being, I love it, and I want to do something about it. Like the whole tool gathering, skill finding, things that you do to be able to achieve a thing that you want to do, to be able to grab that idea that you wish you had, that you do have, and make it into something that's physical, you know, something that you can touch, something that you can look at, something that you can enjoy in person. Something beautiful. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too poetic, but I'm just talking about grabbing this trash, cleaning it, leaving it somewhere nice, and then, I don't know, not do anything with it. Also, this little fella here, doesn't really look like it because it's really dirty, but this is a 2001 AMD Athlon Technical Merchandising 64. Now this is a thing of beauty. A single core, and I think only a single whole fucking gigahertz of information of processing power. Oh, that's nasty. In all honesty, I do not believe any of these things even turn on at all. All these little things, they are from 20 years ago, maybe. Oh fuck yeah, that's the alcohol. That hurt. I have a lot of small cuts in my hand. That hurt. Give me a second. We're back in the location, in the semi-disorganized workstation. So here, just filled to the brim with a bunch of who knows from fucking thing from who knows when. Like it's only been like 15 passes, 15 brushes. And this thing is already just absolutely nasty. I have no idea who the fuck left this thing to just absolutely rot to this level, but I'm not gonna fix it. I am not gonna fix this thing. I am simply going to get rid of this stuff because this little toothbrush here, it's really soft. Get rid of that stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but I'm not gonna turn this thing on any other day. Any one of these days, I'm not turning it on. Just want some minor beauty into it before I put it in a box and never bring it out ever again. Because that's what you do with all the electronics. You just put them away. Unless they are maybe 10 years old, because the tech world also, I didn't even, this one it doesn't, this one does this, oh my god. This one, it doesn't even have the fucking like battery. It doesn't even have the fucking battery on it. So, Lord fucking knows. Anyway, see this thing? See this fucking thing? This is ancient technology. I have no idea why they built it like this. This is really inconvenient. But I think that's a fucking graphical interface. I think that if I take off the cap of that thing and I put a brush on it, it's gonna blow up. I am of the belief that if I try to use that fucking thing, brush it off, it's not gonna brush off of me and it's gonna blow up. Especially if I try to, you know, plug it in. That's gonna make me sad. Just make it a tad bit nicer before I put it in a box. This here is the original motherboard that came with that case. It was in my grandma's like shed, just gathering inhumane amounts of dust. Like, I mean, amounts of dust that I did not think were possible for an electronic component. Oh, well, honestly, I've seen worse. I'm not really a technician. I'm just some dude with a lot of free time, man. One of my favorite things is the PS3. I might make one of these weird fucking home videos where I'm talking to a ghost and communicating ideas to the wall about a PS3. If I buy one that's fucked up and I feel like, oh yeah, let's do some black magic on it. Let's try to do a reballing with no prior fucking experience. Surely that'll work. That'll do marbles. Also, something tells me I shouldn't be doing this with this thing, but this thing is already damaged and I do not care enough. If it turns on after this, or if it turned on even before this, like, I would be baffled. Because this computer, it has seen, well, this motherboard, and I repeat, this thing has seen things. It has seen some weathering, it has seen the outside world. The back part is actually beautiful. Like, this thing, like, this is actually beautiful. This shit's shining. It reflects a fuck ton of everything. Anyway, it's a bit nicer. It's a HP Engineering CTP7CAAG1XKQP13E PN346077. That line in the middle, I forgot how you call that fucking thing. Not really. 002 SB tag, hashtag, I forgot how you call the thing in a professional manner. 348619, product of Taiwan, Rev G1. This thing is just one of those weird. This one's an HP board. That's what I'm gonna say. It's just an HP board that came up with a. I'm gonna repeat this like ancient piece of technology known as the Pentium 4. Oh my god. Another one for the grinder. This one, like the other one saw things, but this one is a war veteran. This fucking thing. Obviously, the back part is beautiful. Like it looks great. I like when boards are not green. Like yeah, green is really fucking cool, and black looks slick, but red, this looks majestic, right? This looks like it belongs in a place of beauty. So this thing, it came with this, and I think I mentioned it before in the introduction section, but it came with a AMD Athlon 64. This is beautiful because the thing, like even though the front part looks a bit fucked because of the thermal paste, this thing, the back part, is in mint condition. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this thing. It's kind of useless, and if I want to build maybe one of those shitty, no, not really shitty. They're not shitty. None of these things are shitty. They're just old, like retro style computers. I could make it with that thing because that processor is really fucking cool. Apparently it was one of the, I don't know, maybe I'm getting my information wrong, but it was one of those new 20 years ago processors that hit the market and had like this better processing thing and stronger core or whatever the hell fuck else those people were having about more power in their systems. And you know, the whole debacle about, oh, should we have more cores? Should we make each core stronger? Should we, you know? Also, this one, I don't think this one will turn on ever again, because when I was trying to take it out of its case, of its original case, it did things. It did a couple of funny things. Did some questionable things actually. The not the power supply, the other thing, what do you call this thing? The video interface thingy wizardry, Secnomage fucking thing did a thing, and it didn't want to take off. So this, let's just say that the PC fan port, it's kind of fucked. But at least it's not one of the important parts like the RAM thing. Also, I'm noticing that these boards, they both have 4 RAM slots. You know, I always thought like that the 4 RAM slot thing was a newer phenomenon, but this thing is from circa 2005. This one's newer, but not the board itself, the disc reader that was inside this thing, it's from maybe 2001. But honestly, I don't think there's much innovation you can make in disc readers. How much innovation can you make in a disc reader? I have not even the faintest idea. So, also, if any soul has the time to watch this whole video, I need some extra. What the fuck is this thing? Like, let me show you this. So this thing, if it's visible, like this stuff, like, can I? It doesn't fucking. This phone doesn't fucking let me flip the fucking camera. So this thing, it has this 2 weird like USB ports that I have no idea what they're supposed to be used for, because there was absolutely nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing plugged into it. There was fucking nothing. There was nothing plugged into it. I mean nothing. This is the whole table is filled with just dust and sadness. Just digging some questionable components, touching things that I shouldn't touch, opening things I shouldn't open, touching things. Oh look, I'm touching the transistors. The transistors. I have no idea, because those things are. Those are not transistors. I think those are batteries. I have no fucking idea. Okay, I did not pay attention. I did not pay attention when I was being explained this stuff. So I'm just doing questionable work. PCIe Express 16, tested and complied by the FCC standards from home or office use. I always find these things curious because they've always had a tendency to get smaller, you know? The whole computer thing, the fucking unit itself has a tendency of getting smaller and smaller. Like this board is smaller than the board that I have in my personal read computer. I think that the screen of it's visible from here, and you can see the color. The color of it right there. That's the RGB fans that I was obliged to buy because I couldn't find any non-RGB things in my area. So, fuck it. I have to, before you look at this fucking thing. See this fucking thing? I love this thing. This is fat. This is real fucking fat. You see this thing? It's like this is almost 2 fucking kilograms. I think they don't make him like this anymore. You know, and even the bottom part is open. Like this is the whole fucking thing. Like the bottom part is open. Like I have no idea why you would do that, but they did that. They fucking did that. They fucking did that. Just why? Why in God's green earth would you do something like that? Oh, I forgot to clean it. I forgot to clean the fucking toothbrush. That's nasty. Well, it's like that sometimes. You forget to clean the brush and you brush all over them, and then you notice you made it all dirty. This one doesn't really need cleaning because it's just some superficial shit that it had. She wanted to make it look a bit more, you know, decent. $2 you go. Now this stuff, these questionable fucking cables, I am not cleaning them because they're Jesus fucking Christ. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time and my life and my effort and my lungs. Now here we have a newer generation. This one is also ass. I would like to add that for some reason the original fucking port is still jammed into this thing. This is not supposed to look like this. That's one of these fucking cable ends. That's one of these. Fuck it. We do not care about any minor circumstances that might be going on in this thing. Nothing a pair of pliers can't fix. Max Store. Diamond Max 21. 80 gigabytes PATA. This shit ain't even SATA. This shit's PATA. What the fuck is PATA? Installation summary. For easy installation of Max, use Max Blast software available on maxstore.com. Use an 80 conductor Ultra ATA cable to achieve the best performance. Set the cable. Select the Ultra ATA cable. Position determines master black connector or slave gray. What the fuck are these names? Master slave. But what the fuck are these What the fuck are these naming conventions? Got the slave cable. Mount drive using 2 screws per side. Real computer BIOS setup program. Anyway, it was worth like $15 when they bought this shit. So it was maybe it was already old and shitty. No, maybe most likely it was already old and shitty. Ooh, that's nasty. Anyway, now it looks just a tad bit better. Just a little bit less grainy. Just a minor bit of work to make it a bit more decent, so my family doesn't complain about me keeping fucking trash in the house. I shouldn't have y'all to the screen like that. To the screen like that. It's a bit mean. Jesus Christ. Don't move. This is my old case box. Now, it's I wouldn't call it a trash bin because it's not gonna be filled with trash. It's gonna be filled with random technological shit I find. And now it has two shitty fucking motherboards in it, which is definitely one of the things I ever wanted to do in my life. So, now to the actual plan. Have a bunch of cannibalized stuff. Let's call it cannibalized because that's what we do with this kind of stuff. I'm a big fan of everything that's ancient, that I consider to be old and just shitty and questionable. You see that thing? This. What the fuck's this latching system? This is one of the weirdest latching systems I've ever seen. It was on the, let me see the dimensions. Yeah, it was on the AMD Athlon. And wait, it says AMD on the top. And I like it, but at the same time I don't like it because it feels kind of shitty. I mean, like most of these fucking components, they're pretty shitty. This is also the heatsink for that thing. This was on this thing. I have no idea why. It looks cool though. Maybe I should check some other stuff. And these fans. This one wasn't a power supply. This one wasn't a power supply. And the other one, which I think that it's still in the box, was on the... It is not in the fucking box. I think that I did not bring it. Well, fuck me then. So, point being, I have a lot of random shit. And I'm just gonna kinda clean the fans. Maybe separate this thing from this thing. How the fuck do I separate this thing from this thing? I like swearing, but sometimes it gets overbearing and it feels like I'm just saying it for the sake of just saying it instead of it having a meaning in the thing that I'm trying to say. This one's gonna be a bit annoying. Let me see. So the fan is separated from the top part. So this thing and this thing, this is a latch. Where the hell is it? Do you work? It doesn't work. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this little buddy, because it's way too fucking small. Look at this little buddy. But maybe it could find place somewhere nice in the world of questionable computers that I want to buy with, not buy, but put together with a bunch of trash, because that's fun. You know, putting stuff together from things, just from random stuff lying around. There's something beautiful about trying to create something functional, something that has a purpose, something that does something that its existence is to be able to achieve a thing that you wanted to achieve. So if I want this little brick of shit to cool something, it will, because it can, because it was built for it. And you give it a purpose. And after that, it's not just some shitty fan that you found lying around. It's a useful tool that helps you with a process you're trying to go through. This is shit. Oh shit, that was a bad idea. Shit. Jesus fucking Christ. I want to get sick after this one. Jesus fucking Christ. I have no idea what I did that again. If you look at this thing and if you have any faint idea of how to just, you know, separate the fan from the heatsink, by the love of God, inform me of that information. 2 bucks to go. So, basic fucking fan. It looks low, it looks shitty, it looks like it doesn't cool shit. because it was from a power supply. Did you know that all those old water supplies, all those old power supplies, they didn't actually give out I have no idea if this is true. I want verification from a decent source that is not just, like the fucking internet. Just the internet, not the fucking. I'm trying not to use as many swears. So, just the internet, and they didn't really make them like, oh yeah, we're selling it and it's 80 watts, bro. It's 80 watts. Trust me, on God, it's 80 watts, but it wasn't actually 80 watts. That shit was never 80 fucking watts. It didn't even hit 80. It hit 80 and it burnt. It burnt apart. So I would imagine that they would have also tried to, like save money on stuff like that by maybe, I don't know, not investing in good fans, because when I look at this thing, it doesn't make me feel interested. This is a DC brushless model AUB 08112VH. Delta Electronics Inc. Made in China. This is some Chinese shit. I don't really hate the Chinese because they make a bunch of cheap crap. Cheap, decent crap, They used to just make trash, and now they just make cheap, decent trash. But I heard that Mexico has become the top of the line on production, on international production. That they make a lot of shit now. Made in Mexico. Sounds really funny. But I'm not surprised. They have a lot of space to work with and a lot of hands. And a lot of immigrants who are willing to work. This one, I like this one. I actually like this one. This one's decent. Also, give me a second. I have to make sure this screen doesn't turn off. A bit of fate. This friend here, shouldn't turn off magically, because the screen is becoming dark and I'm getting scared that I'm not gonna record it because that makes me feel uncomfortable. Look at that thing. That's nasty. I was thinking of names for the channel, but I know exactly, okay? I know exactly what I'm calling it. I'm naming it Ill-Advised Modifications, because honestly, I started recording all this before I even decided to give a name to the channel, because I had this, like this whole spark of the thing, because I was being like really very of the talker about the love of making things and the love of having objectives and blah blah blah, because I felt like I had something to do. I got off my chair and I felt like doing something. I felt like putting something together, something that I like. And down to the box you go. And now we have this thing. It was also in a power supply. It feels shittier than the other one, which is a surprise. It's like, hey, you were bad, but you're worse. So I pardon you for everything, shitty Chinese Shing. Shing-a-bing. Oh my god. The dust. So much fucking dust. In my whole kitchen. It's not good. And it's a good thing that my family doesn't use this pot, because if they did, they would murder me for looking at the stuff that I put this in. This has years of dust and human whatever the hell is that. Like this, to get rid of the external crap that gets sometimes accumulated. I'm gonna have to clean this thing. So I thought about making different kinds of videos, and this is one of the styles that I've really always just enjoyed. Obviously, I have to get a better setup, where I'm visible, and the thing that I'm trying to do or clean or whatever put together is also visible, and just this home style videos where you feel like your friend from, like, I don't know, fucking from somewhere, from an indescript location, is doing this thing and is sending it to you for you to see it, for you to share it, for you to enjoy it, for you to try to replicate it. You know, because that's where's the fun in having all this content, all this like things that are made by people and products. There's this like lack of sincerity with the way videos are made, with the way like things are just put together. It's kind of insincere, and sometimes I like that. Sometimes I think it's cool because it feels great. Sometimes, you know, I feel this separation from what I'm watching, which lets me just consume more and more content without thinking about whatever the hell is just happening behind those closed doors that create. Oh my god, I think I broke it. I almost broke it. That creators keep, you know. Yeah, that's decent enough. I'm not looking for a Picasso. I'm just trying to make it a bit better. Oh, that barely fucking spins. Oh, I can feel the internal vibration. I'll have to. I wonder how hard it's taking apart one of these things. It shouldn't be too hard, but I think I'll break it in the process. Well, that's what they're for. Oh my god, that fall apart. That fell. Well, not really fell apart, because if you say fell apart, and really fell. Now this little fella. And this thing here. I'm just putting them in fucking water. I'm just gonna put them in fucking water. Finish up this little video as an idea. So this case and whatever is inside of it, I want to see if it works, because it has 2 disc readers of questionable quality, 1 diskette reader, which is fucking diskette, a fucking diskette. Those small little things that only kept like 8 fucking megabytes, and nothing else. So I'm gonna leave a little marking on this little boy, just to make sure I don't forget. I will be cool one day. I'll be cool one day. Also, the color in this thing is kind of funny. You know? Let me use the other side. Boom. It's dying. It's dying on me. Anyway, to whoever watches this little video, I am willing. Come on, video. There you go. I am willing to do whatever the fuck to this thing to make it cool. Like, this is gonna become a fucking hot rod, okay? Like, to anyone that has ever maybe played Star Sector, you gotta think about those pirates and all those, like, this ship has been poorly maintained and used by its pirate crew. So just imagine this fella here with a massive fucking fan here and maybe some funny internal cooling bullshit, and I have no idea. Just gift me ideas. Just seriously, gift me ideas, and I'll do something about it. A little extra thing to whoever little sad soul decided to sit through this whole video. Right now, I'm trying to download some video editing software to be able to just stitch up all this stuff together. I've been trying to download DaVinci Resolve 1, but it doesn't fucking let me download it. It doesn't let itself be downloaded. So after I'm done with this, I might make a video of me trying to make the video and the footage that I'm already using right now into some sort of weird fucking YouTube poop, just to learn how to use that program, all of its funny effects and stuff. And I didn't even brush my hair. And after that, maybe some random bullshit about remaking stuff in a CAD software, because I saw some cool video from Linus Tech Tips from maybe 7 years ago. He was just in this Softworks thing, Boneworks. Now that's Toolworks. No, it's Toolworks. Now the thing works, the SolidWorks, I think it's called. But I'm gonna be learning how to use FreeCAD to be able to like remake that thing in FreeCAD eventually, like maybe in a couple months. So because I heard that you can make like internal temperature liquid thing, airflow thing in that thing, and that sounds like a really cool tool to have when you're trying to design some random bullshit from the top of your head that you don't even know it's gonna fucking work. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work.